Hello, I am Catherine. As you know, I make videos in English, German, and Greek. You find them in my website or in other channel marked Yesu. I speak a lot about end time. You see the whole world situation. You never know when something will come. I mean, nuclear war, prepare, and especially in America, prepare for civil war, nuclear war, persecution of the Christians, heavy persecution, natural catastrophes, and a lot of other things. I have seen some things in dreams. And don't trust Republicans or Democrats. This is all made by some people to separate you, and very soon you will fight each other. It will be a bloodbath. Prepare. In our newspaper yesterday was big letters, a free church, an evangelical church, invite children and young people to the church, to the service. And of course, in Europe, Europe is one of the godless continents in the world. If you have children and don't come to Europe, I mean, your children very soon will lose their faith. The same is happening in America in the college. When children go to the college in the first year already, they lose their faith. Why? I said many times, our universities, and not only, are in the hands of communists, leftists, and Islamists. And so parents were angry, and some specialists explain things, of course, against the church, against the gospel. But don't you know, I ask you, mother and father, don't you know in which society we live? If you are in Europe, you should know. Where are you living? In which world? We are here, in Europe, in America. And our governments filled the West with Islam because they work together. And I explained last time how the secret societies of the West, and not only the West, there are also in China, in Russia, in South America, and in the Middle East, work together with the secret societies of the Middle East. The Assassins, the Ismailites, the Sufis, the great white brotherhood in Egypt. It has nothing to do with white people. It has to do with theosophy, with the secret knowledge. And it goes back to Cain, who killed his brother Abel. It goes back to the Nephilims, to the fallen angels. So these work all together to bring the Antichrist, to bring the world dictator. And they hate everybody, but especially the Jews and the Christians. Oh, the secret societies are Jewish. No, there are surely some Jews inside. Why not? There are Swiss, there are Americans, there are English, there are Arabs. Why not? There are Russians, Chinese, why not Jews? But it has nothing to do with Israel. But the world dictator wants to become the king of Israel, the king of Jerusalem, to have the title of Jesus Christ. So what they are doing for decades, hundreds of years, but especially now, in this time, because we are the last generation, they take influence upon our children, grandchildren, in the schools, in the universities. They hate Christianity. They hate Jews and Christians especially. So they bring them to atheism and then to Gnosticism, mysticism, polytheism, because these secret societies are not Christians or Jews, how can I say, Judaistic or Christians or even Islamic. They are Gnostics, they are mystics, they are guardians of the secret knowledge. Alice Bailey, Blavatsky, so many names. It goes back to Pharaoh, his priest. It goes back to Nimrod, Babylon. So they care to make your children atheist and then Gnostics, mystics, polytheist, to worship Zeus, or how do you say, Jupiter, Isis, Osiris, Horus. You have Horus, the eye of Horus, on your dollar. So, yeah, last Saturday the newspapers had another title against the evangelicals. Oh, the evangelicals pray for people with autism. The evangelicals pray for people who are homosexuals. Why not? If you are homosexual and you want to become free, and you come to me or to somebody else and ask for prayer, should I not pray for you? The Christians pray for these people. What are the Muslims doing for these people? We have in Switzerland, in Europe, the Muslims attack in the streets the homosexuals or lesbians or transsexuals or whatever. And what are doing the homosexuals? They attack only the Christians or the specialists for sects. They attack only the Christians. Why? It has to do with what we are speaking for many weeks now. Today we will speak about the dragon. We see in the Bible, in the chapter Genesis 3, we see the serpent. But the serpent was not a small serpent going around. No, in this time in paradise, the serpent was more a dinosaurus, or how do you say? They were walking on their feet. And so we see God said to the serpent something about the seed of woman and the seed of the serpent. There will be fight. Who is the seed of the serpent? We see in Genesis 6, the fallen angels, 200, coming to the mountain Hermon and mix with woman. And this is the seed of the serpent, the dragon, the Nephilims, the children of the fallen angels mixed with woman. This is why God destroyed the first world. But after the flood, we see the same. The Old Testament is full with giants, Nephilims, the reason, Titans, or whatever name you give, the Rephaims, the Anakites, so many names. This is why God gave the command to Joshua and the Israelis when they come back from Egypt to their country, God-given country. Canaan became Israel, to kill children men, women. Why? Because they were the seed of the devil, of the serpent, of the dragon, the Nephilims, and their children and grandchildren, etc. Then, before I go and continue, some weeks ago, Charlie Kirk was murdered, executed publicly in the front of thousands of people in a university in America. He was executed like John F. Kennedy, like this way. And I believe the organization that executed him was the same, like John F. Kennedy. Of course, they told us a young man, a Mormon, from a family of Mormons, were on the roof with gun and this and that. It was only a distraction. The person who killed him was surely in the front line. Some days ago, I asked God, who killed Charlie Kirk? And God gave me the answer, and it was unbelievable. I don't think that this person killed Charlie with a gun. I believe this person was a tool. This person sold him, betrayed him, was a trap in his life. There are many videos about where people discussed who and this and that. There are many videos, of course. If something happens somewhere in the world, what people say, people paid by Qatar or others, Muslims and lefties and others, instantly they say Israel killed him. No, Israel has nothing to do with all this. There was the memorial of Charlie Kirk. Everything was in red, because Charlie Kirk was for these people the blood sacrifice for their gods. And a lot of the government in America was in this memorial. And we saw, I will put perhaps some information, some things in the information, some videos. We saw also President Trump. We saw the wife of Charlie Kirk. We saw how they kiss each other and took hands with each other, and in a moment, special moment, the wife of Charlie Kirk made this sign, and this is the sign of the devil. Myself, I don't believe that she's a Christian. I asked myself, when did really President Trump and Erika Kirk really met? How long they know each other? Perhaps very long. Well, there were some people who brought big, great speeches. They spoke with great words. I heard Stephen Miller, who gave a speech in this memorial, and I want to read it. That the day that Charlie died, the angels wept, but those tears had been turned into fire in our hearts. I think the angels were joyful that he came to heaven and that he was taken away from this evil world. And that fire burns with a righteous fury that our enemies cannot comprehend or understand. Really, when I see Erica and her strength and her courage, I am reminded of a famous expression. The storm whispers to the warrior that you cannot withstand my strength, and the warrior whispers back, I am the storm. Who is this warrior? Erica is the storm. We are the storm. And our enemies cannot comprehend our strength, our determination, our resolve, our passion. Our lineage, listen, our lineage and our legacy hails back to Athens, to Rome, to Philadelphia, to Monticello. What does he say? Our lineage and our legacy hails back to Athens, to Rome, to Philadelphia, to Monticello. It must be a village in Corsica or somewhere, Italy or Corsica, where I saw a very big tower of the Crusaders who became the Freemasonry, Illuminati, etc. I explained in many videos. Listen to the videos of the fallen angels. You find in the playlist, or if you give the word fallen angel. Because if you don't understand the whole thing, you can't understand what is going on in this world. And when some people held speeches and they speak, great words, you don't really know, you don't understand what they mean. He means the fallen angels. He means the Nephilims. He means his forefathers go back to what? The gods of Greece, the gods of Rome, the gods. The Crusaders and the Crusaders go back to the priest of Pharaoh, to Egypt, in Egypt, to the priest of Babylon in Babel, to Nimrod, to Nephilims. I continue. Our ancestors built the cities. Who was the first man who built the cities after the flood? But there were cities before the flood. Who made them? The fallen angels, the Nephilims, the children of the fallen angels. They made the pyramids. They made all these temples on mountains of the Indians in Peru, in Chile, or whatever, in the Central South America. They created some 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, the cathedrals in Europe, they built the cities. They have a special kind how they build cities. Everything has to do with mysticism, Gnosticism, secret knowledge that goes back to paradise, to Cain. They produce the art and architecture. Who made all this? What was the name? Victor da Vinci? Is Victor da Vinci the name of the man who made the nice things in the Vatican? He was one of them, of the secret societies. It has nothing to do with God. It has to do with gods. Notre Dame in Paris, it has nothing to do with Mary. They believe, these people know that God exists, Adonai, Elohim, El Shaddai. They know that God created the universe, but they believe God was unrighteous to Lucifer. They believe Lucifer is the architect. He takes what God created and creates. And they believe Lucifer is the light. Lucifer is the good. Adonai, Elohim, El Shaddai, and Enlil, the name in the time of Sumerians or so. Enki was a title for Lucifer, Enlil for the living God. They believe Enlil, Adonai, is the evil. Lucifer, Enki, is the good. They built the industry. Erica stands on the shoulders of thousands of years of warriors. Who? Assassins? Pharaohs? Ismailites? Sufis? Crusaders who were not Christians but Gnostics, anti-Christian, absolutely anti-Christian. Of women who raised up families, raised up city, raised up industry, raised up civilization, who pulled us out of the caves and the darkness into the light. The light will defeat the dark. They believe Lucifer will defeat Adonai. We will prevail over the forces of wickedness and evil. They cannot imagine what they have awakened. They cannot conceive of the army that they have arisen in all of us, because we stand for what is good, what is virtuous, what is noble. And to those trying to incite violence against us, those trying to foment hatred against us, what do you have? You are nothing. You are nothing. You are wickedness. You are jealousy. You are envy. You are hatred. You are nothing. You can build nothing. You can produce nothing. You can create nothing. To whom he says all this? Some people made videos and said, he tells this to the Democrats. They are the enemies. No. The Democrats, they work together. There are not There are not Democrats and Republicans. They work together. They were created, dualism is created only for the foolish people, for the fools. So very soon the Americans will fight each other, kill each other. I am red, you are blue. Peng, peng, peng. They will kill each other. Bloodbath is coming in America because of this hate. He doesn't say that to the Democrats. No, no, no. He says that to everybody. And thousands of Christians are in this meeting. It is the memorial of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was a Christian, a very good, strong Christian. I believe there are people who say he was, he said some wrong things. Is it possible? Yes. You know, when you debate in a university with many people, and you know the people, these young people are under the influence of communism and Islamism and the wokeness, or if you make videos and you speak so much, sometimes you say something wrong. It can happen even to me and everybody. I believe Charlie Kirk was a Christian, loved Jesus. Sometimes perhaps he believed that Trump will make America great again, that Trump will bring morality, morals. How can you wait that from Trump if you see so much immorality? Because secret societies and religions have a lot to do with immorality, not morality. Jesus is not a religion. He is the answer to the religions. But he was deceived. He thought Trump will bring unity, will bring moral things. Yeah. So, and in a debate, you say some things. This man, he speaks to the Christians. They are his enemies. But the Christians are applauded because they thought he says that to the lefties or whatever. Nobody is our enemy. Not even the leftists, not even the Islamists. Our enemies are the powers, the spiritual powers behind people. And especially behind people like Stephen Miller. The powers of darkness. You see so much arrogance here, so much pride. It has nothing to do with Christianity. You are nothing, you produce nothing, you did nothing, you create nothing. We made you made? God created the universe, not you, and not your fallen angels. We are the ones who build. We are the ones who create. This is the tongue of the dragon, of the fallen angels. We are the ones who lift up humanity, really. You thought you could kill Charlie Kirk. Who killed him, really? You have made him immortal. You have immortalized Charlie Kirk. He became immortal through his faith in Jesus Christ, not other thing. And now millions will carry on his legacy, and we will devote the rest of our lives to finishing the cause for which Charlie gave his last measure of devotion. Yeah, you looked that he left very early. You cannot defeat us, you cannot slow us, you cannot stop us, you cannot deter us. No, you can't stop these people, the secret societies in the whole world, Arabic, West, Asian, South American, whatever, Russian, you can't stop them. Because behind them are the fallen angels. He said, you awoke the dragon. We will carry Charlie and Erica in our heart every single day and fight that much harder because of what you did to us. You have no idea, yeah, the dragon you have awakened. What did he say? You have no idea the dragon you have awakened. And the Christians in the memorial and all the others, the atheists, Muslims, Buddhists, Hindus, who is there, they applaud because they don't understand. He sees you as the enemy. The Christians, the Jews, everybody, the atheists, everybody. So many Christians are deceived. Who is now above the organization of Charlie Kirk? Erica Kirk, his wife. Is she Christian? The dragon you have awakened. You have no idea how determined we will be to save this civilization, to save the West, first to destroy the West and then to create a new West. To save this republic, first destroy America and then create Atlantis. Because our children are strong and our grandchildren will be strong and our children's children will be strong. Yes, we know. You cared that the children of the whites in the universities and in the schools became homosexuals, drag queens, transgenders. They became weak, they became women, and the women became men. Yes, but your children, they go another way. And what will you leave behind? Nothing, nothing. To our enemies, you have nothing to give, you have nothing to offer, you have nothing to share but bitterness. We have beauty, we have light, we have goodness, we have determination, we have vision, we have strength. We built the world that we inhabit now, generation by generation. Yes, we know you influenced every generation, and especially this last generation of our children and grandchildren. We know you can speak with a child about Jesus. They don't know anything about Jesus in the streets, in the schools, in the universities. They know nothing because the dragon is everywhere. through his professors, teachers, politicians, and. And we will defend the world. We will defend goodness. We will defend light. We will defend virtue. You cannot terrify us. You cannot frighten us. You cannot threaten us, because we are on the side of goodness. We are on the side of God. Which God? Oh, you mean your God, Lucifer. I promise you, my brother, we will prove worthy of your sacrifice. Charlie Kirk was a sacrifice for the gods. We will prove worthy of your time on earth. We will make you proud. We will finish the job. We will defeat the forces of darkness and evil. We will stand every day for what is true, what is beautiful, what is good. We will achieve victory for our children, for our families, for our civilization, for every patriot who stands with us, really. The patriots are so deceived. God bless you. God bless Turning Point. God bless Erica. God bless the Kirk family. God bless our heroes. God bless the United States of America. Thank you. God showed me. I asked him, who killed Charlie Kirk? The answer was terrible. I will not tell you. But he was betrayed. He was sold. They put a trap in his life. But he is now with Jesus, and the dragon, we see the dragon in Revelation. We see in Revelation 9, the dragon, God opens the abyss, the hell, and all these fallen angels are coming out to destroy, to pluck people. We see in Revelation 12 the dragon. Michael throw him down to the earth. And what says the Bible? Woe to the earth. Woe to the earth. Because the dragon is now. Woe to you, earth and sea, for the devil has come down to you in great wrath, because he knows that his time is short. And the dragon saw that he had been thrown down to the earth. He pursued the woman who had given birth to the male child. Who is the woman? First, Israel, the Jews, and then through our faith in Jesus, the Christians. The only hope for you and this world is Jesus Christ. Pray to Jesus Christ to forgive your sins, to come in your life, because soon there is no time. Goodbye, God bless.